Yo, what is good, YouTube? How y'all doing today, man? And we're here with a brand new video. And today, this is a different one, man. I am so excited for AEW Fight Forever. And I'm going to go over 5 things that I already see in the trailers that you can already do in this game that you cannot do in WWE 2K23. And as great as WWE 2K23 is, it still is missing some arcadey, some, just some arcadey things that we used to be able to do back in the games, and it's just so sim now. So I'm actually super happy about AEW Fight Forever being that game, the arcadey option. Now we have 2 games that cover different genres. Honestly, you got the 2K, which is sim, and then you got AEW Fight Forever, which is arcade style. So I'm super excited about having 2 different options for wrestling games. So let's go on ahead, man, get into it. Let's go. All right, you guys, and number 5, having control of Pyro during entrances. I think this is super cool. We've never seen this in a game before, as far as I know. And yes, this is awesome. We get to control the Pyro. We get to just see and do things. I know that the entrances aren't full, but being able to go on ahead and actually control the Pyro in game is actually really cool. I mean, it's no complaints about that. It's just giving you more freedom. Now, when Cody Rhodes comes out, because he's actually in this game, I'm gonna go and mash every single Pyro button there is. But yes, number 5, having control of Pyro during entrances. You cannot do that in WWE unless you're in create an entrance, and I'm pretty sure it is limited for the most part, but being able to control it in real time right before a match, this is something new and something I'm actually looking forward to trying in game. Number 4, interactive barricades. Listen, man, we've seen this before with 2K, the barricades, where you could do an OMG moment and break through the barricade. I don't know if that's in the game this year. I'm not sure. Maybe it still is. But interactive barricades, we still haven't seen barricades that move like AEW Fight Forevers are in these trailers. Even in WWE, you got the little barricade and interactive barricade moves that you can do, like the wrestler moves and the grapples and things like that. You can still do that in WWE, but the way these barricades are moving in these trailers, it just looks very interactive, and the physics are really on point, it looks like. Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of the graphics, but if the gameplay is good, then it is what it is. I'm super excited to be able to get into matches and things like that. I just wish the lighting looked a little bit better, in my opinion. I feel like the lighting looks a little bit off, and it feels like almost a little bit empty in the arena sometimes, even though there's a crowd. That's from me looking into the game, obviously, because I'm an outsider. I haven't played the game yet, but those are just my opinions so far, especially with the trailers and things like that. But the interactive barricades at number 4 is actually super dope. Number 3, more weapons. So here you see a move where Darby Allin goes on ahead, throws Sammy Guevara into the steel steps. So I think that's actually super cool. We don't have any moves that you can actually like literally have a move designed for the physics on steel steps in the game. You can basically just try and drop them and it looks cool in WWE 2K23. But on AEW Fight Forever, you actually have a move that's designated to, land on the steel steps, and you see the move and everything like that. So I definitely think that's a super cool part and another way to use more weapons. And then here you see some thumbtacks on the ground, and man, it's been a while since we've seen that in WWE games, which is not available in WWE 2K23. You see a fire extinguisher, and then you see a cone as well. So those are more weapons that we don't have in WWE 2K23, and the thumbtacks are actually super cool. So those are some more things that that we have in this game, and more freedom, more options to make matches look incredible. And let's not even talk about the scenes that you can make with blood, things like that. It's super cool, man, and it's something that I actually wasn't looking so much forward to, but with people dropping gameplay, them going on Twitch, more trailers, you actually get to see more stuff. So yes, I think me not being able to actually play Here Comes the Pain in real time, I've played it lately. I wasn't old enough to play, so I feel like this is going to be my version of Here Comes the Pain with all the cool stuff. And I still hear that Here Comes the Pain had some more crazy stuff, but so far, man, this will do for now. And here you see John Maxley with a barbed wire bat, and then you see Britt Baker using the fire extinguisher, which is something that we'll get into later in the video with the intergender matches. Some more weapons and barbed wire. It's just very hardcore. I mean, it's very John Moxley like. And here you see a beer being thrown, if I'm not confused. So that's another cool animation once it hits Chris Jericho in the face. So that's super cool as well. And then the skateboard. If you guys have been keeping up with AEW news, there was a YouTuber who went ahead and dropped some gameplay using the skateboard, and the skateboard looked amazing. and that is something that you can hit people with and jump over with. I just don't want to use the footage because, you know, I don't have any permission for that. Don't want to put myself on a spot. But yes, I got this out the trailer here, and this is super dope. You can use the skateboard, run out, and jump out the ring. Super, super cool. So definitely another option that you can go on ahead and do in the game. And I'm honestly cannot wait to play this game online with my friends. And then now the intergender matches here on my end, y'all. And women actually bleed in the game this year, which is super cool. They don't bleed in WWE 2K23. You can't do no intergender matches in WWE 2K23 unless you have a mod or whatever the case is. But this right here, man, this is super dope. And this is another footage with Jon Moxley, Britt Baker. They go on ahead, and Britt Baker is using the extinguisher on Jon Moxley. So that is more footage of the intergender matches. And there's actually a Jade Cargill versus MJF, I believe, on IGN, if I'm not mistaken. And you guys can go on ahead, check that out. And shout out to AEW, because at the end of the day, it is a video game. So it's cool that we're able to wrestle women or whatever the case is. It just gives more freedom. So this is something that I'm looking forward to as well. Now, my favorite one here, the break the mini tron. So this right here, man, listen, in WWE 2K23, I'm pretty sure that you can kind of throw them into it, but it does not change anything. Here, this is such a small detail that makes the game even more fun, more realistic, despite the graphics. Being able to break the mini tron with a German suplex, whatever the case is, whatever the move is, makes it just another aspect that it's just great stuff. Like, they just did their thing with this. Being able to break the Minitron, do all that is super, super cool as well. And that is my number one. I thought that that was really impressive, the fact that they went ahead and pulled that off. I am looking forward to this game, like I've said for the quadrillion time in this video, and I am looking forward to dropping some gameplay. But yeah, guys, those are 5 things that you cannot do in WWE 2K23. I am most definitely looking forward to this, and I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any comments, let me know how excited you guys are about AEW Fight Forever. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want more of these videos. I'm gonna catch you guys. Peace.